Now you are in a state of doing nothing, living into that state. Allow the revelation to take place. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Bring your mind on the right hand, your mind on the left hand. Lift your both the palms, place it on your eyes, open the eyes inside, know your experiences, bring the hands down, and we will share our experiences now. How are you, Stephen?
Wow. I'm good. I had this sense of pure relaxation when you started with something with the shoulders in the beginning, and I just felt my whole body let loose into complete relaxation. The first breathing was centered as a numbness activity right here in the forehead. The second breathing, I felt vibration all around here.
Beautiful.
The third breathing was back here, towards the crown, and then everything else was, the only other thing through it is the listening with the Om Shanti. When we dropped the breath, took the attention away from the breath, I felt like I was traveling from my crown to my tailbone within myself, which was incredible. And after that, it was just blankness.
Beautiful. That is beautiful. Yes, yes. Beautiful. How are you, Brandy?
Hi, Girish. I'm pretty good. I can see how the breath work takes your mind someplace different than like the Om meditation, but I could see how it's not as deep. I mean, maybe that's not the right word to say, but I can see how it's maybe takes a little bit longer. I mean, the focus is there immediately, but it's not, I don't know. It didn't.
Yeah, you're right.
But it was still really useful because I have, I have a kind of a vata mind sometimes, and, so that breath helps.
Yes, I think that's a good observation. Now see that. Apply what you have observed. One day the mind is crazy. It doesn't want to listen. Do this practice. The other day the mind follows easily. It is calm and relaxed. Then it can go easily inside. Follow the other practice. That is the key. That is how we understand. Huh? No, I have low protein, so eat more protein. Low carb, eat now. So apply the same. That is important. How are you, Antoinette?
I'm good. That was very, it went by very quickly. And
Good.
I went from feeling very heavy to light and energized.
Energized.
Yeah, I have a new sense of energy now, which is good.
which is good. Yeah. You see, the previous steps, what Patanjali explains, are purely psychological and mental. That can give you the energy 24 by 7. And these practices, you are energized for maybe 1, 2, 3 hours. The mind will go back to the same old habit and routine. It will dissipate the energy. That understanding should be coming from yoga. But it's a good observation. How are you, Kate? We are going to meet just after the session, isn't it? Yeah.
I actually found that this practice brought me into a deeper place of stillness.
Yeah, good.
So, like the breath prepared and kind of more inside, deeper.
Yeah. Think of it, Kate. Tantra says minimum, I would say, I calculated roughly, it is 9 minutes each breath. So we have just done 2 minutes. Let us see how we can go. And sometime what happens, you are doing, say, for the chest breathing. Now the mind has some element of impurity. So the mind doesn't want you to stop even for 2 minutes. It continues, 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 continues. So that is why we say in these practices, the teacher has to be there to guide you, to push you, to change it. So a lot of other stuff that we will discuss. And how are you, Christina?
I'm doing very well. I understand kind of where Brandy was coming from there's definitely a difference, but it's almost like we were working backwards, that the Om is so powerful, and then going to this is something that I want to practice throughout my days, because this will help. And if I had in the past when I was dealing with high anxiety, it was beautiful and very light once you told us to stop breathing too.
Yeah.
When I felt like I was a little kid just floating through the air. It was wonderful.
Beautiful.
So, thank you.
I love you. Now you have started smiling, bubbling with energy. A couple of weeks before, things were different. So never go back. And we are going to do a lot of at least 4 or 5 different sessions on breathing to see that how it works on you. So how are you, Terry? Let us see Terry for a while.
I'm here.
Yes, good.
Yes, I had to. I'm having a very bad episode, but I did it dragged me onto the floor. So then I had to. I went out of the picture because I had to go and throw up.
Yeah. I could see that for a while.
But anyway, that was not caused by the practice. It was, I did the practice actually, just
Very good.
crazy positions and, perhaps not accurately, but I maintained it at least mentally and
That is
sort of
really
physically.
important.
Yeah, I intended to breathe in the chest, and I did it to what degree I could, and likewise with the other breathing. And I think it did help to fight off these symptoms. But they keep coming back very strong. So I was just not
Terry,
letting them get in the way.
yes, it is your
This
mind.
is what it does.
It is your mind. It is your determination and the will. That will
Mhm.
ultimately succeed. I know it.
Mm-hmm.
It is
Yes.
succeeding even in every practice, and it is going to succeed.
Yes.
Wonderful, Terry. Anyone has any question?